Volume 9 starts sometime after Volume 6. Asuma and Kirito were on their way home after having a talk with Sion about Kirito's new job and the upcoming tournament for GGO or Gun Gear Online. Kirito is attacked by a former player of Sword Online and a former member of Laughing Coffin, who also took part in the Death Gun incident. Kirito is injected and rushed to the hospital. The one that attacked him is believed to have been arrested. Kirito has this dream of two boys who were doing some work when a girl they know caught them slacking as she brought them something to eat. Her name was Alice. They talked about a story that is passed down in the village of a brave knight who fought and defeated a white dragon. The three of them decided to go to the very cave where the knight fought the dragon the next day. They see the remains of the dragon, as well as a sword called the Blue Rose, based on the blue rose attached to it. As they continue exploring, Alice's hand touched the ground of the dark territory, which is forbidden. When they return to the village, a knight is waiting for them. He takes Alice away as both Kirito and Iugo are powerless to help, and that's where Kirito's dream ends. Kirito awakens after being attacked in an unfamiliar place, a park or even a forest. That is what it looked like. Kirito tries to bring up the logout menu with no success. He even shouts for the GM Game Master with no success as well. Kirito follows the stream and soon comes to a huge tree. It's there that he meets a boy his age called Hugo, the very same one from the dream, a woodcutter. Hugo believes that Kirito is a lost child of Vector. He takes Kirito to his village and to the church where Kirito begins to stay. Kirito joins Hugo the next day on his job, or as it's called, his calling. It's here that Kirito hears about Alice from Hugo. The name sounds rather familiar to Kirito, as if he had heard it from someone at Wrath where he worked, or somewhere else. Hugo shows Kirito the blue rose sword that he has hidden. When Kirito tries to pick it up, he isn't able to, as it's too heavy for him. It makes him wonder if his level is too low or it's something else. Kirito also learns from Hugo that everything in this world has life, and once it has reached zero, it's either dead for a living thing or useless for an object. Kirito learns that Selka is Alice's younger sister, whom he's trying to follow in her sister's footsteps. Selka leaves the village to enter the cave because of what Kirito said, and as naive he was, both Kirito and Hugo race towards the cave hoping that she is okay. Once at the cave, they are met with a group of goblins. Kirito and Hugo engage the goblins and manage to defeat them, but Hugo is injured. If not healed right away, he will die, but thanks to Zerko's secret art, he is healed. Time passed as both Kirito and Hugo shared cutting the tree that has been standing for over 300 years without anyone being able to cut it down. Kirito begins teaching Hugo how to use a sword properly as Hugo requests him to, until one day they managed to cut the tree down. It was a celebration for the entire village. Hugo requested that he wanted to be a knight because he wanted to find Alice, and Kirito would be going with him, of course. After someone had cleared their calling, they're able to select another one. Kirito is gifted with a branch of the gigantic tree that he cut down, and is said to have it made into a sword once they reached the city. They both left the village. This is one amazing start to an arc. I'm only giving this arc a 7 out of 10, solely because of how amazing this volume was.